So I think it was time we go back to the 90s and the New Adventures of He-Man and see what a vehicle from that series is like. So here we have the Bola Jet. Exciting Bola action wraps and captures, quote, goon alien, unquote. And you can see how well this sold because at one point it was $2.97 at KB. But you could get a special edition adventure video for only 99 cents with this purchase, which is usually a $10 value. So what we have here is some kind of rocket sled with He-Man and his goofball helmet on it, and it could fire 2 giant red balls that would wrap around your target there. That you can tell even the kids are amazed because, of course, the figure's going to fall over as soon as it gets hit by these balls. These bolas don't ever work, but there was just this obsession with that feature for a while, it seems like. Only the projectiles supplied with this toy should be used. Do not fire at people or animals. So don't use third-party bolas, kids. Uh-oh. There's some assembly required. We will be tested. There's the art, which is, always excellent on this Masters of the Universe stuff and carried over to He-Man, but it's just a shame that this artist's talent was wasted on this garbage. Okay, so it features a working trigger, which I would hope so. Launches Bola balls from twin turbojets. Holds an action figure. Fold down handle. On the back is another rendering of the vehicle. And a description. It's a low-altitude skimmer battle vehicle. Primary mission, 1. To carry He-Man, or a brave galactic guardian on a low-altitude reconnaissance patrols to defend planet Primus. 2. To engage in close-range battle with Skeletor and his evil goon aliens from planet Denebria. Its main base is the galactic city on the Primus moon of Enos in the Tri-Solar System. Battle specs. Twin turbojets launch Bola weapons to wrap and capture Skeletor and enemy mutants. We'll see about how that works. So it's got the instructions on the back, which makes me think we're not going to find a whole lot inside. Pull out and lock red plunger. Press down on trigger to fire, which they're both pointing to the same thing. We'll see how that works. Load balls in the twin turbojet ports. Hook Bola line around the front target site. Okay. And we have the cross-cell on the back of the Astro Sub, Terror Claw, Starship Eternia, Shuttle Pod, and the Electric Power Sword. And these two, I believe, join together to make kind of one ship if you wanted to. And the replacement, much lamer Castle Grayskull spaceship, had transforming modes and stuff like that, like we saw in the mini comics. And this is copyright 1989. I forgot to mention that earlier. I just don't know why you would build such a successful universe and then just throw it all away. And here they've placed a sticker over the features, which is for that special edition adventure video. I think you can see all of the new adventures on YouTube if you're so inclined. I was only able to make it through a little bit of them. Wow, so it's actually glued shut, so we're going to have to break that seal. Looks like the nose sticking out here. Here we go. It's held in by one piece of cardboard. It does include construction and instructions. The safety belt for safety. Masters of the Universe toys loved belting the figures in just because they're so wiggly they weren't ever going to stay. Bola balls and labels. Use your imagination. Okay, we've got some sticker instructions here. The expandable handle. Okay. The hammer that you pull back. Trigger. And that's to fire it. Pull around the front. I got this. No problem. Safety belt instructions. It's like your figure's perpetually staring at a view screen that's probably right there. The Bola balls can be loaded with or without action figure on vehicle. Good to know. Doesn't look like there's any kind of catalog or anything. It's just these very Masters of the Universe stickers. But before we put those on, here are the Bola balls. They're hollow but hard plastic, and the safety belt, and the vehicle itself. It's pretty decent looking. I mean, it looks like a lot of the Masters of the Universe original run toys. You know, they had the very, this looks like a large foot that's molded in place that doesn't move at all. I imagine that was supposed to be a landing gear at some point. There's the handle so you can take deadly aim with your Bola launcher. The plunger. Ooh, that's loud. Alright, so here's our Bola Jet with stickers applied. They're very kind of what you'd expect from Motu stickers. New Adventures seems to have followed suit with that, with the kind of hand-drawn look to the stickers. Not sure if this is supposed to be some kind of good guy insignia or what, but there's a control panel that they can face plant into for as they pilot the vehicle, and safety belt. You can see here that the firing mechanism is just two hammers that are going to fly forward and push the bolas. So it's not even any kind of like Nerf air pressure system or anything. It's just going to hit these things and they're going to fly out of there, and it's probably why it's so loud, because it's going to take quite a bit of force, but we will see. So I've placed He-Man onto the Bola Jet. He's kind of angrily yelling at the view screen there. Still has his sword and his little back thing, so that works out nicely. Very easy to put him on, but there's nothing for him to really hold on to, and he couldn't really, with these action features kind of restricting his movement. You know, it works out as advertised. So I've just tried to load the bolas in, and they sit so loosely with this exposed, and the string is exposed in the front, that if you pitch the thing forward at all, they just drop right out. So it's not a slip fit even, it's just too loose. I don't know if it helps to maybe put the string in the back. Oh, there we go. It does fit in better. See, I was talking smack and I was doing it wrong. Well, actually, the string's not long enough for it to reach, so they kind of have to go in the wrong way. A longer string would have fixed that. So this is going to be very difficult to fire. Better extend the handle to help with my aim here. And I've enlisted Optic to be our test dummy, if I can even get it to shoot. Because the handle makes it want to pitch forward and drop the bolus out. Alright. After some fidgeting, I got it loaded. Here's the moment of truth. And they fell out. Alright, take two. And they fell out. Okay, this is my third try to get these to fire. And as predicted, they just hit him and knock him over.